Hello and welcome to today's lesson. Something a little bit different for you today. We're going to do a 12 bar blues in D major. You may have heard that term 12 bar and not known what it means, and it means simply 12 bars of music, 4 beats in each bar. Each kind of section has got 12 bars, and sort of typical old rock and roll, old blues things, some old country songs. These are the things that are 12 bars, and I was sort of messing around with this the other day thinking, can I play a 12 bar blues on a Melodeon? And the answer is yes, I can, and I'm going to show you how to do it today. This owes a little bit more to Glenn Miller than it does to Big Bill Broonzy, if you like. It's not really a kind of really cool slow blues, but it's a lot of fun to play. So let's make a start. Okay, first up we're in the key of D major, so we're going to be playing notes mainly on the D row. So those notes will have the normal heads. Any notes on the G row will have diamond heads. Now I've set my metronome on my iPhone to 140 beats per minute. And if you want to know what that sounds like, it sounds like this. So it's brisk but not ridiculously fast. Obviously you can play it whatever speed you like. If you play it really slowly, then you've got your slow blues. If you play it fast, you've got a rock and roll kind of tempo. It's entirely up to you. I've tried it fairly slow. It doesn't really work that well. Probably I would play it a little bit faster than I'm going to teach this to you, but that tempo you just heard is ideal for practicing with. So if you have a metronome, either a real one or one on your iPad or iPhone or cell phone, 140 beats per minute is a good setting for it. So in the key of D major, all your F's and C's are sharpened, but there is a point in the tune where we'll be playing an F natural, and so that'll have a natural sign by it, but that's not until a little bit later on. I've come up with 2 variations of this, each of which we play twice, so we've basically got 4 verses, 4 lots of 12 bars. Bar number 1 is a complete bar, 4 beats, and you set yourself up in position home, pos H for short, first finger on the root note. This is a 4th button start Melodeon, so 4th button down on the D row, on the push is D, and that is your first note. So that's going to be your position to start with, and you're going to play these 4 notes as crotchets. Now that's D, F sharp and A on the D row. They are sequential notes running down the keyboard. Okay, and then for the 4th crotchet, 4th bit of the bar, you go over to the G row for this note B, and so you have all the notes on the push. You know that note's on the G row because it has a diamond head, and the fingers are by the side of the heads of the notes. So finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, finger 2 again. And while you're doing that, you play D bass, D chord, D bass, D chord, classic par kind of feel, and the D chords are at the chin end. I mark those with an asterisk. So you have a bass note or a bass chord to go with each of your 4 crotchets. Now it does say pull bellows out. I've written that in on the music because you will find there's an awful lot on the push to start with. In fact, the first 3 bars are all on the push, and then finally you get a pull note at the beginning of bar 4. So this is a fairly small capacity Melodeon in terms of the bellows, this Castanari Lily, so I have to pull the bellows right out to do my first few bars. So there's my first bar, and then I simply come back. I go to the D, which is little finger in position on the D row, return to that B that I played on the G row, and then come back to the A and the F sharp that I've already played. So it's a run up and a run down. If you're a bass guitarist, you'll recognise that as a typical sort of 12 bar walking bass. And we're just using that as our tune. And again in bar 2 it's D bass, D chord, chin end. So there's our first 2 bars. And pretty straightforward to start, isn't it?